I am Ellie. In this video, I'm going to talk about how we can create for ourselves the inner environment, in other words, our core vibration, core way of feeling that we want. We create this through repetition and practice of both evoking a feeling state that we want to feel, and also by redirecting our thought patterns, creating new thought patterns. So this is achieved through practice, through meditation with intention and focus. To create an inner environment, first I started with my thoughts. I feel this is the best way, but it does not have to be. To start to become aware of first what your thought patterns are. What is your normal way of thinking? How do you think about your daily life from the moment you wake up and through the different experiences you navigate through? What is the thoughts that you are having about it? These thoughts are evoking feeling state, and they are moving our actions. So our thoughts are creating for us our experience. So we can interrupt the thought patterns that we have. The thought patterns that we have are based on repetition. The more we think a certain way, the more we think a certain way. So if we notice that we are thinking negatively about our experiences, about life, we can first become aware. We can differentiate between what is true thoughts, what is actually facts and actually happening, and what is just a story, meaning. Because most of the thoughts that we have are actually not true. They are just meaning and story that we create based on our past experiences, based on our beliefs, much of which we are not even aware of. They are subconscious. We can have a belief, for example, that we are not worthy of love and not even know about it. This happened to me, so I know. No conscious thoughts were coming about me being unworthy of love. I was embodying love even, often, frequently as a practice, and I very easily loved others. I did not know until I would continuously go in and see through reflective meditations, through different experiences, meditations, awareness of self, that actually I did have a deep-seated root belief that there was something inherently wrong with me. I wasn't worthy of love, and that is why I was experiencing the tumultuous, treacherous experiences and relationships that I was experiencing. I was also abandoning myself without even realizing it. So we can start to become aware of our inner environment first before we change it. What is happening in here? And then we create new thoughts. So, for example, every morning on the beginning of my journey, I would wake up and I would start to have thoughts loathing the fact that I had to get up so early and go to work. And so I reflected, is this true? Okay, it actually was true, but also there are thoughts that are also true. We don't want to implant false thoughts in our mind. We're not trying to leave reality. We want to be based in reality, but reality is it is like plastic. We can mold it and move it. So I found another thought that was also true. I was grateful to have a job. I didn't have to look for a job because I already had a job. I thought of the fact that I love that as soon as I get to work, I get to have my black coffee. So I started to consciously, intentionally change that thought pattern, which was happening automatically as I woke up at that point through momentum of thoughts. So I would wake up and automatically the negative thoughts about the day would start. So I intentionally redirected those thoughts. Every morning when I woke up, I said, thank you, I'm so grateful that I get to go to work because I have a job and I get to go have coffee. So I intentionally did this. It took me almost 30 days or about 30 days before I woke up and the thought just came naturally. So this is how we recreate our inner mind environment. by finding a better true thought and changing that. And also to really question our thoughts, again, because they are, much of what we are thinking is just story and meaning based on our experience. And then to evoke a feeling state. So the more that we consciously embody a feeling state that we want, like love, peace, joy, we start to align to this energy, this feeling state. And so the more we intentionally evoke a feeling state, sound is a powerful way to do this. Nature is a powerful way to evoke a feeling state of calm and peace. So we can use any tools that we have, nature, sound, whatever we can think of, to evoke a feeling state, also just with our intention. We can evoke a feeling state, and the more that we do that, the more that we align, we become in resonance with that particular feeling state, with that particular frequency. The more that we do that, the more that we become in resonance, that becomes part of our vibration. So we no longer intentionally, after we do this process, we no longer intentionally have to evoke these feeling states or redirect the mind. We have changed our inner environment. So we all have the power to do this. We are very powerful. And whatever our inner environment is, the pattern of thoughts we have, the feeling states that we are continuously feeling, these are dictating our entire experience. This is the lens we are looking at life through. So for me now, I have a core vibration of joy and peace, playful giggles, love, and ease. And so I look at the world through this lens. Even difficult things that arise, I am rooted in my core vibration, those ways of being, those frequencies. And so I remain rooted in that core vibration. I still look at difficult situations through this lens. Also, because I am rooted in my own beliefs and knowing that whatever I'm experiencing, difficult things, triggers arise, it is all an opportunity for me to come into deeper states of love and awareness with self and with others, with the divine. And so I switched my inner mind, the environment of my mind, from one of being afraid of challenge, resisting challenge, to becoming curious and grateful for what I'm about to learn. So this is a power pose. So we can recreate our inner environment. Our external environment is affecting our inner environment, and our inner environment is affecting our external environment. So it's very important while we are working on our inner environment also to be aware of our external environment. What people, places, and things are not serving our own well-being. And creating an environment for ourselves in which we can consistently feel peace and joy and love, fun, playfulness, whatever you want to feel. So the inner and outer environment are intimately connected, affecting each other, but it is the inner environment that is the most important. Our inner environment, our core vibration, our core way of being, the feelings we feel the most often, the thought patterns that we have, they're attracting in to us more experiences just like that. So because of the law of vibration, like attracts like, this happens internally within us. We keep creating more of what already internally exists in us. And also we draw that into our external experience, especially because we are seeing it that way through our own lens. However we are feeling about ourselves and others, part of our core vibration, that is how we are going to see everything. So we will experience something completely different if we have created an inner environment of peace and joy and love and ease. We could experience the same thing with someone who is stuck on the wheel of samsara, negatively thinking all day long and entertaining negative feelings all day long without consciously guiding yourself out of that, feeling through to release. We just simply see everything through that way of being. And so two people can experience the same thing completely different, have a whole different experience based on inner environment. And so we are so powerful. I love this. It does not take long to, like I said, 30 days to change the thought patterns just by intentionally thinking a better feeling, also true thought. It is also powerful to think thoughts that, as long as you feel they are true, but maybe not true. So you could say, I am attracting in, you could say, I am abundant. And even if maybe you don't feel like you are abundant, you can start to look around and see where abundance is, though, around you. Nature, again, my favorite way to find abundance. One of my favorite ways. So when we start to consciously see and scan for what it is that we want, the good, instead of scanning for the bad, this also will help us to change our inner environment. The more beauty we see, the more beauty we see. So thank you for being here. I love it here. How are you doing? If you like this video, I would love it. I would love it if you would like it. And if you would support me by subscribing, speak to me in the comments, and I will love, love, love to connect with you soon. Thank you.